Of us so far. We're going to meet more at the other end. We're going to do the North Coast 500, and it's going to be like a story. As we do it, you'll see it. There'll be no boring motorway miles. We're AMR from Kent, and we've already done, I suppose, nearly 200 odd miles, so we're well on our way up to Carlisle, where we're stopping tonight. I'll keep you updated as we keep going. See you in a bit. Well, this is our room. We're in the M6 Carlisle Travel Lodge, and this has been our stopover for the night. We are on our way now up past Glasgow in a bit, and we're then gonna go up to the banks of Loch Lomond, and I'll show you what we meet on the way up. See you later. Well, we're getting ready now to hit the road. We're just all loading up. Very shortly we're going up the M6, then round Glasgow and on to Loch Lomond. It all starts now. Looking forward to it. The weather is a bit unsettled. There's dark clouds and light clouds, so I'm going to gamble on getting wet. Sounds like a plan. Won't be disappointed. Across the border into Scotland. This is the beginning of our tour. Yay! We've gone past Glasgow now, and the traffic should thin out. Look at the height of that. That is a high bridge. Wow, look at the old stanchions. Well, this is Loch Lomond, and it's a stone's throw from Glasgow, and this is their drinking water. What a beautiful stop for a drink and everything else. Just look at the hills. The scenery is going to change massively now. What a lot of water. Can't wait to see what else we'll find on our journeys. The scenery is just getting better and better as we go along here. The cars are very courteous. Yeah, and the hills are just rising up in front of us. Absolutely amazing, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Turning the camera on because it's so beautiful. And I know that I won't be able to put 100 hours of footage up, but there probably will be 100 hours of footage that gets never seen. Loch Lomond is the biggest loch, but doesn't hold the most water. Loch Ness holds that accolade. They're made like castles. We're still going round Loch Lomond.
Riding along the banks of Loch Lomond at the moment. It's breathtaking. Lots of low cloud around today, so we've seen it very dramatic looking today, so we've been very lucky really. But we've actually kept quite dry. The biggest loch in Scotland, Loch Lomond.
Wow. And it's twisty. Adds to the fun. That Loch Lomond just does not stop. Robert's just said in the comms that you see it on YouTube, but you don't get the scale, you don't get the feel until you've done it yourself. It's absolutely amazing when you do it. This is biker's heaven. Absolute biker's heaven.
My bike pivots like it's on rails. So thrilled with this bike. Handle's superb. Low down weight. Just pivot it. Fantastic. The mountain on the left is impressive as you come round the clearing. Look straight up at the mountain on the left. Fantastic. I hope I got the some footage of that. I did turn my head as best I could, but you have to keep your eyes skinned on the road. It's just, you just want to look though. You just can't help it. But
Loch Lomond is still going. It certainly delivers. I was concerned how the old bike would handle luggage on the back and all the corners and everything in Scotland, but it just takes it in its stride, thankfully. Oh wow, that place is amazing.
I had a bit of twisty to add. Nick will like the twisties, I'm sure.
This is Scotland. It could have been raining all day and it hasn't. How lucky is that when the forecast was pants? No. I don't think it'd knock the spirit out of any of these riders if it was raining. They're not made of sugar. Absolutely class. Everywhere there's like tourists in car parks walking round the loch. The loch is just immense. That was beautiful round those twisties. Absolutely enjoyed it. And the loch still keeps going. And still the loch keeps going. Good grief. You get across the channel quicker than you'd get from one end to the other of this lot. Robert's just said this road, the A82, is fan-bloody-tastic. I concur. Oh wow. If you don't like the scenery, you'll enjoy the corners.
Oh mate, this is bright as heaven, isn't it? When we thought, well, Wales's was amazing, this just takes up another notch, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're nearly in now, aren't we? I think we've hit the end. There's the Drovers. That's where see that place there on your right, the Drovers. That's in. He stayed there at Henry Cole in the world's greatest motorcycle rides when he did this bit. He stayed in there the night. It's got a ghost in there apparently, so he says. But hey, the only spirit is probably the whiskey.
Greenwelly, stop for a coffee. Absolutely fantastic ride around Loch Lomond. If you haven't done it, you've got to do it. Far better than I ever imagined. We're on our way now to Fort William to complete the day. Absolutely cracking place to come to, the Greenwelly. Lovely food, beautiful views. Yeah. Just look at the views. Down in the dip there is the cafe we just come from. What an amazing little start to the journey this is. It looks like Harry Potter land, Robert says, with all the little bits of cloud going through the trees. It don't look natural, not any of it. Just look at that lump going up into the sky. Beautiful. I think if this footage doesn't come out, I'd cry. Just look at the place, it's not natural. Beautiful. It's on such a massive scale. The place is just gobsmacking. I think we're going to get wet again, but nobody cares. Look at the walkers going along. More if it rains, they'll get wetter than us. Robert says that line is where the Harry Potter thing was filmed, all along this bit here. Makes sense, the place is full of magic.
I was expected quite the scale of these mountains. I mean, look at that! Look at it! Scotland will applaud you. You're definitely the most beautiful country in the world. Without a doubt.
Good grief. Kent is never gonna wow me anymore. That's a valley, a proper valley. This is where you go over the edge of a wall, which you're watching the distance. Look at it! And he's not wrong. They shut this road off in the winter when it gets really bad, because we saw the gates across the road. That comes as no surprise. We're on the way now to Glencoe. It's 24 miles, and that will be a beautiful end to the day and some.
just so much open space. It makes Yorkshire look small, and that's big. Just starting to spit a little now. Hope it doesn't destroy the pictures when we go through Glencoe. But as the clouds seem to go over, they seem to leave a little bit in their wake. But the wind dries everything up very quickly. I think if you're going on tour, the only bike you need is the bike that you've got. Something that fits you and suits you, and just put a few bags on it and go. There's snow on the mountain on the left. I think I can see some up the top. Snow. Look where I'm driving. I want to look everywhere else. Perhaps Robert's right. We should sell our motorbikes and get a helicopter. Yeah. I'm right, and I. Yeah, that's definitely snow I spotted from back there, definitely. And this isn't up north yet. We've got a long way to go. Oh. Very bleak up here, very open. It's nice to be coming across here on a windless day, because I bet you that would be quite treacherous across here on a windy day. I'm genuinely having a job to keep my wits about me on the road. I just want to look round. People are stopping for pictures, and I totally get it. I'm so glad we haven't actually come on a sunny day, because Scotland isn't about the sun. This is how Scotland is, warts and all. We are seeing Scotland in its true glory, how everybody will see it on a day-to-day basis. This is Glencoe, and we're just entering it now.
Been fantastic. Look at it. Oh, everybody's excited as we are. Oh, Steve Johnson made me laugh. He said he'd go up there in the nude if he has to. Well, there's a lot of history around Glencoe, because this is where the Campbells slaughtered the McDonald's or the McLeods. It's one of those. They killed each other. And they ran off in the mountains and they starved them to death. There was a feud between the two families, and they invited the Campbells over. And while they was all asleep at night, the Campbells butchered, I think it was about the best part of 40 of them. And the rest fled up into the hills of Glencoe, only to be starved. Because it was in the winter, they starved to death. And this was like, you know, way back. But yeah, so you've got lots and lots of history, clan history around here. Look at that place down there, Paul.
This is so open and so big. Glencoe is absolutely enormous. There's a few spits in the air, but by and large it's still dry. We're not wet. Speed limit 60 through here. And I don't want to go that fast, I don't want to miss anything, do you? The amount of walkers that come up here amazes me. Just look at it. Oh, that's a good spot to stop and take pictures. Yeah, a photo shoot, I can feel it coming on. Jesus, this does look good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Robert's just said this is like Llanberis Pass on steroids. He could have a point. It's such a privilege to come out with such good riders, so confident, so, well, they're just on it. Now this was Jimmy Savile's house. I hope he rots in hell. He probably is. I think I'm just going to leave it running for a while. It's just, you can see why walkers come here, just to enjoy the beauty of the place. The sheer scale of it is amazing. Trouble is, all we keep doing is stopping in lay-bys and taking pictures because you can't help it. It's a job to make progress because you just don't want to keep going. Look at this for a pass. I don't know if the camera will do it justice. With a few spots of rain on it, it probably won't. But just the odd spit in the air, not proper rain, but it makes a difference. Been so lucky we haven't been soaked, so lucky it hasn't been in thick cloud. Man, it's like a blight on the planet when it's this nice. What are we doing to it? Everybody walking, tourists everywhere. I'm glad we've come early in the year before it gets busy. Imagine what it'll be like later. You just wouldn't be able to move. We've definitely come at the right time of year. This is the banks, Glencoe. This is absolutely an amazing bridge. What's the name of the bridge, Robert? Balakoulich Bridge. We're high up. That is a big old lot, you're right. I wish there wasn't some little bits of rain in the air. It would have made the pictures so good, because that is absolutely to die for. Yeah. Wow, this is impressive. We're approaching Fort William. The sun even come out. I don't know what's going on there in Scotland, but I suppose it does happen. This is lovely. We're not far from our destination tonight, Bank Street Lodge, where we'll be lodging for the night, and I'm looking forward to a cold one or two. Astounding along here.